Hi, I'm Eduardo, the creator of Inspector Gear. This tool helps beginners and experienced programmers to create windows and inspectors really fast. All this can be done without the knowledge of editor scripts. For this video, I have this project here with two scripts where I will create inspectors using the default methods. Then I will use Inspector Gear to repeat the process and show you the comparison between them. This scene has a hero mockup with a script that will create the inspector. This hero has a label where I will set its value and show the result here. Also, the hero has a material where I will set the color to. And there is a reference to a hero data here with some extra information about this player. The two scripts I will be using are the hero data, that is a script object with an ID, an experience counter, an animation curve to map the experience to a level, and a method to generate a unique ID for the ID variable. The hero mono behavior contains a reference to the hero data, a getSet method to the material color, a visibility boolean that sets the renderer enabled true or false, an integer called cloak that sets the color alpha, and a string alias that sets the text mesh text attribute. These two scripts will generate the default inspector as seen here. The hero data will only contain the public elements, and the hero mono behavior will only contain the reference to the hero data. The getSet methods can't be serialized by unit. So now I will write from scratch inspectors for these two scripts, and I will compare the time I need to do that with the time I need to use Inspector Gear to achieve the same result. Okay, now I will start to write the scripts for the inspectors of the hero and the hero data. I already created the hero inspector script and the hero data inspector here. Now I will remove the default inspector used by unit here, and here we will write my own. I will track the time and we'll just write the scripts without explaining anything, just to see how much time I will need to finish that. This register undo is to make possible the user to undo the operations the inspector changed. Okay, just a little test. To register and undo for material change of color, you need to specify the material to Unity. Let's see what's missing. Visible. Let's see how things are going. No errors, and the color here. Okay. Visibility. Hero data is working. The alias too. Okay. Let's continue. The other one is the cloak. This one I want a slider. That goes from 0 to 100. The cloak affects the material, so I will register and undo for the material here. It is always important to first register the undo, then you set the variable with the new value. I could use git changed flag, but this flag is kinda buggy, so I prefer to detect myself if the data changed. Okay, let's see. I think that's it for the hero. You can see that it's working well. We just need a label to the slider. Okay. Visibility, color, alias. I think everything is working. Let's see the undo. Okay, change it here, and I'm hitting Ctrl Z. It seems that everything is working. You can see the name of the operation here. Okay, this is it for the hero inspector. Now we will do the hero data inspector. We don't need to edit the ID, so we will use only the layout label to show it for the user. This parameter on the toString method will show it as hex. Also, the user level don't need to be edited too. We only gonna show it. Everything is fine here. The same as before, I will detect the change in the attributes and then use the undo method to register it. As I can't compare between, can make a comparison between two curves, I will use the change flag this time. And last, I use a GUI layout button to generate a new ID. Let's see if everything is working. Okay, we have here the curve where it maps the current experience to the hero level, and when we change here we can see that everything is working. The generate ID button creates a new integer for the user, and it seems the undo is working well also. Let's see if the curve will work. Which seems a bit buggy, but it is working very well. Okay, this is the whole inspectors I will be doing. One for the hero and for the hero data. The time I needed to finish that was around 12 minutes. So now I will show how much time it needs to do the same thing using the inspector gear. So we need now to unpack the inspector gear. Make sure to select all files in the package. After everything's done, we can see here the lab root folder where our products will be. We can see here a readme file with information about where to find the manual, the script reference, and support email. And the version history contains all changes between versions. In the Forge folder, there is the framework I use as base for all products, and inside the inspector gear folder we can find some examples so you can study all features. A help folder with presentation PDF with a brief introduction about this tool, and the reference script file so you can study the source code without visiting the site. And the source folder contains all scripts the tool uses. In the top menu here, it's possible to find the manual, the script reference website, and the Google Plus community, and send feedback editor window. In the manual, it's possible to see the same explanation I did about the folders, topics about how to use the tool, the types of UI elements you can use, and a lot more. The send feedback window, it's a simple form where you can send your name and email and tell me about what you've thought about this tool, can report bugs and make requests. With everything ready, I can start coding using Inspector Gear, and the result will appear in this window here. Now I will create the scripts using Inspector Gear, and we will compare the time with the default methods. I will not explain everything I am doing now, just to make it as quick as possible. Okay, no errors. The time I needed to finish that was 2 minutes only. And after the scripts are finished, we can see when we select the elements and the script uses the IGear tags, the inspector will show as we can see here, and everything is working very well. The alias is setting the text mesh text here, and everything else is working as well, even with the undo feature. And so if we check here the script object, which has the tags too, contains the method invoker that changes the ID. The ID and level are only label to show the information, and everything else is working accordingly. So the difference in time between this and the default method is pretty clear, as you can see. Then if we want to work with simultaneous inspectors, we just need to lock in the lock icon here, and then go here and open another one and select the next element. We can combine different inspectors and make a more complex workspace. So with this little example, it's possible to see how much time the programmers can save by using that. And also, as you can see, I didn't use any ONG script, so an experienced programmer can do this really easy too. To create the inspectors, you just need to add the dlab reflection namespace, and for each variable you want to inspect, you need to add this attribute here. Just like serialized field, you add the IGA object field for unit objects, the IGA color field for color variables, and for each different type you just need to match the desired tag. In the manual you can see all list of tags available, and check each one if you want. As this video is a basic one, I will not go too much deep in all the specifications. And as you can see in the hero data, the method do is the same. Even methods here that don't have parameters and return void, you can use the IGA method and it will create a button to call it. So for this basics video, it's all I will show for now. In the next video I will start from here and show more deep what the possibilities are for this tool. So for now, thank you a lot.